All right, guys. So I am recording, not using C-Log right now. I want to do a little bit of playing around with I want to play around with the footage a little bit afterward. If this goes on my YouTube channel, you might also see the Loneliest Workday, which was the very first ever cinematic piece of work that I've ever tried to do. I know absolutely nothing about it. I know there are a lot of issues on the video. I was even getting some lens flare from my KNF cheap ND filter. But the fact of the matter is that I did it. And that's what's important, is that I started it and I got it done and I edited it to the best of my ability and I feel pretty good about it. So to me, that's a win. That's a success. I don't necessarily know. I don't care how the world receives it because I didn't make it for you guys. I made it for me. And I was really inspired by another YouTuber named Andrew, who is an exceptional filmmaker. His story is he picked up a camera in 2017 or 18, I believe, for the first time. And this guy now is an exceptional filmmaker and storyteller. 10 to 15 minute videos about his creative process and how he makes videos from start to finish, but then all the emotions and all the lessons that come along with that. Andrew, if you see this, you're an exceptional filmmaker, very, very talented. You're probably 10 years younger than me, maybe more, and I'm enthralled by your content. It's raw, it's emotional, it's educational, it's entertaining, it's just great content. And so I thank you. Keep making it. I'm going to keep watching it. I just found you, so I'm going to go back and watch all your stuff. But I feel like that's what I want to make. I'm not saying I could be anything like you or anywhere close, but I feel like creatively, that's what I could do. That's what I'm capable of doing. And so now I'm setting out on that journey to do that. It's funny because I'm not recording this in C-Log and I'm going to try to polish it a little bit, but I'm going to try to post this to YouTube because I'm going to live out this process as I go through it. So eventually, I would love to be able to make videos to the standard and the quality that some of these other creators do, where this is a part of the video through the process. For now, I'm going to post these videos as part of my process until I can intertwine them in my videos. So that's where I'm at. Really just amazed by his level of professionalism and his content and the just the art form. It's truly artistic. And I don't know if he has any formal training as a videographer or filmmaker, but he is wonderful. And so I have no formal training as a photographer. I absolutely have no formal training as a videographer or filmmaker, but I'm going to learn everything that I possibly can. And I'm a firm believer that everything that we want to know is already out there. You can pay for it structured if that's the kind of learner that you are. I'm not saying that you can be a brain surgeon, but you can definitely watch a brain surgery on YouTube. What I'm saying is that if you're intelligent and you can teach yourself new things, there are ample tutorials out there of people that have done those things. Wildly successful YouTube channels where people have taught people things, how to do things that they didn't know how to do. So I know that there are ample resources out there for me to learn how to become a quote unquote filmmaker. Do I want to be a Hollywood filmmaker who makes, 20 and 30-minute videos? Probably not. Is a 10-minute video like Andrew makes possible in my future? Maybe. But the amount of work that he puts into it is staggering. And how he plans it out, which is why he's so good at it and why he's so successful. But I'm going to take it one step at a time, one process at a time, checking off one box at a time, and figuring out how to work my way through. And hopefully, out of the other side comes my creative product. And I experience all the same emotions and fears and concerns and worries that he does. I've already experienced those in the last 60 days as I've started down this content journey. All those raw emotions. I started making YouTube videos and I was putting them out. And then I kind of hit a dead end here because I got overly in my head about, planning stories out and blah, 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 blah. And I got all this content through Chat GPT and I just kind of got frozen and I wasn't making videos for a little while. So having something to focus on creatively gives me an outlet and time to work on it. Whereas I can produce a video like this and get it out, and I'm not going to put a lot of effort into it. And I don't care if anybody really watches it. Because again, this isn't for you, it's for me. It's therapeutic, it's cathartic, it's my creative process. And so that's what I'm doing and I'm enjoying it. And from there, I'm going to cut it because there's really nothing else left to say. Go out, be creative, find what you need to learn, what you need to know how to do in order to do what it is that you want to do. For me, it's creative content journey right now. And I tend to not stick with things. And so I'm proud of myself that I've the evolution of photographer to where I'm at now over the last 24 months. And it can only get better. No pressure on myself because I don't care. It's not for you guys. I'm not getting paid. I'm not trying to be a full-time YouTuber. This is all just for fun. So anyways, go find your creative outlet, guys. Thanks so much.